So bad. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ding, 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 ding.
The thing
What?
looks crazy.
You're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, too cute.
I don't think so.
Hi. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Hmm.
It's cute.
Let's see if I feel like
Look, look.
I think I'm hurting you now on your chin or something or your face.
My husband was he pinched my
Oh,
pimples.
now you're gonna blame me for it.
He's kidding. I'll put more. So,
En español, por favor. Estamos en el canal de español.
hola, mi gente.
Mi raza.
What does me gusta mean?
¿Mm?
I like.
Uh-huh.
Me gusta.
¿Te gusta? ¿Te gusta qué?
Hmm?
¿Te gusta qué?
Do you?
It's just like I like. But
¿Te gusta?
yeah, same thing. You can question like ¿te
You can
gusta
question.
something? So
¿Te gusta Cristiano Ronaldo?
is that the question you're gonna ask?
Sí.
No. Nadie le gusta Cristiano Ronaldo. Todos prefieren a Messi.
You're loco, loco.
Loco, loco. Es un poquito. It's almost terminated soon. Today is was today. Oh, today is Friday morning over there.
You're busy.
Yeah, why I kept thinking it was Saturday. It's crazy.
Tidak, Chilito.
Good. Sorry,
Hi.
I'm ready to sleep.
Hi, Anna. Hi.
No, don't tell me to sleep. Still posting.
It's not like it.
He is.
It's sleepy or not?
Still. Yeah. Good day. How are you today, man? What's new with you? Um,
Division.
it's nice.
In
Like,
the
what?
No,
Here?
in the eco bag.
Goodbye.
No,
Is that
not that. The blue one.
this one?
Yes.
This is I'm about to mow a bunch of yards. Also, you work in landscaping?
AJ, can you subscribe to our other channel?
Oh, I don't think you did.
You did?
No, I think you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't. Yes, and my handyman for some people too. So you're a um, what do you call him? A jack of all trades. I do it all. Yes, that's good, man. It's always know to know everything, especially if you own a house, you're gonna have so much work in your own house. Well, owning a house is always work here, work there, and it's better to do it yourself than to pay for it. That's all I have done since 6 years old.
Five.
I shit, and my eyes were bad. Um, do you have your own company or is it are you working for somebody else? Yeah, myself some stuff I do. How can put that? Can't afford it. So I have to do it. I was doing that myself for some time too. It was, but they were not old people. They were just uh, people who were rich, and then they didn't want to do their own yard. So I, uh, I did most of it. But in Phoenix, it's the heat won't let you. The nice part about it is that you know not all vegetation grows so fast in the summer. It's just winter and well, not so much winter, but it depends on the type of grass. What? Okay. Depends on the type of grass the house, those houses had that um, and then the seasonal flowers. Someone will pay me to plant them, and you know, that's a nice money when it's uh, when you have to do that. I work on cars too, but I don't like it. Uh, but do you like working on your own cars? Because I did that too. I was many years ago. I had my own cars, and I love doing fixing and maintenance my own way. And I like knowing about cars. So yeah, I did a few jobs here and there, but I never did it for like mechanical work, not for other people because you know how people are. Uh, they will complain or something, and I didn't want to get into that. Why are you having that low? Oh, it is over. So I'll show you what happened in the video. You, remember you were doing that noise in the video?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna use it.
You're so mean.
No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Uh, I do work on my own cars. I'm not. I'm not to pay the money they want to work on them. Yeah, and sometimes uh, the it doesn't matter if you. How should no, that's it doesn't matter if you go to a
What's
small
this?
mechanic or a big shop,
What's this?
and they will try to rip you off. I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen them do it. Like
Hello to our viewers.
they try to charge
Sorry
you
for
extra,
my cheese.
especially when they notice that you don't know anything about cars. They will try to pull a fast one on you, and so I don't like dealing with that. I'd rather do my own work. So yeah, it's nice to know a little bit about everything. Um, I just put a new motor in my Jeep. It took me 3 whole days. Uh, you didn't use one of those jacks because I had an old van. It was Chevy Astro. I replaced from that van. I replaced the transmission twice and the motor once. And let me tell you, it was tricky to put it in there because the bands they have such a little hood. So in order to, what I did is I jacked up the band and push it underneath and then raise it from the bottom. Yes, so look at the motor and set it now with this vehicle body. No man, so you enjoy doing it. You just don't want to do it for somebody else, right? I know the feeling. It's, I wouldn't like working on somebody else's car, just mine. In case I break it or mess it up, I'll pay for it. But when you do somebody else's, oh man, you don't want to be receiving complaints.
Won't wanna be anybody else.
They offer me lots of money, but yeah, I know the feeling. And you once you get hooked on that, you uh, you need to make sure it works, because if it doesn't, they'll bring it back and tell you, hey, this doesn't work or something. So yeah, I mean, just do your own work. Um, I was also a painter over there. That was my main job for many years. But after 2008, there was no much of because I was a residential painter. And there were not that many houses being built back then. The whole thing collapsed. So yeah, that's when I got into uh, landscaping for a while. It says four cylinder. I can put them fast as long as they're not four wheel. Um, well, there's very few cars. Well, except for the Subarus, they have four wheel drive. But most of the four cylinders they don't have uh, 4x4s. Well, except for the newers, because the thing about new cars, the trick that they're doing, they're installing smaller engines and they're putting turbos on it so they can handle the 4x4. Uh, how do you say the name of it? Hey man, how are you? We're good. We're just starting drinking coffee. Yeah, yeah, she's better. She's right here, except for I don't know if she wants to show you what she's got on her face right now. Um, is the if they're four wheels drive, there's a lot harder than my Jeep. Yeah, man. Actually I never liked the four wheels because yeah, they're cool, but the work, the maintenance is if that thing breaks, they're stranded. And
Our Chilito is sleeping.
oh, you know what? Oh shit. Um, is that your kid? No, is her little brother.
Little brother.
But he came over to watch some videos on the computer and now he fell asleep. Um, see you kidnap a kid. No man, that's the her little brother. We're trying to kidnap another one, not this one. This one's already here, so now there's another baby from the neighbors that. No, he's kind of cute, and I tell her, if we don't have kids, let's just steal this one. Uh, he's always so calm, and but yeah, that kid, they only uh, let us handle it for a little bit. uh, he's bored. No, he watched the whole thing, and then he was just tired. He falls asleep without. He's only 2 years old, so little kids will go to sleep at any moment. Yesterday we went to the city, and I don't know how those I don't know if you ever seen those tricycles over here. They bounce a lot, and then they're open, and the air is hitting you from every angle. And he fell asleep like really quickly. Like he was just snoozing, and then he just went to sleep. But then he woke up as soon as we arrived to the city. Do you love the Philippines? Of course, man. I'm really happy here. Okay, are you okay? I thought she was gonna fall with the kid.
My dad was finding him.
Was that long?
My dad wants him.
Okay. Um, hey Leo, how are you today, man? I have for uh, they're all 18 and older that I got two step kids I'm raising. Oh man, you got so many kids. um, what time is it over there? Right now it's let me check. uh, 8:44 p.m. It's kind of late, but not so late yet. Um, and you know, when it comes to cars, I do love watching and reading. Uh, um, but you know the newest cars like uh,
Hello
those.
guys, I'm
There she
back.
is.
There's
Um,
the
he was
bottom in my
asking.
chin. The electricity went out.
Oh,
What time is it there? It's 8:44 p.m.
this is for kids from different moms.
for different
Oh
states.
man, are you sure that's true? Uh,
Who's
you
that?
know, yeah. This is his guy. Um,
Do you love Philippines? Hello, Leo.
um,
In the other day.
um, the electrician went out in the other. Oh, so that's why you didn't say good night. Yeah, is it because of the storm, right? Yeah, I was 16 when I moved to a different state. So you have one son in every state. 8:40 p.m. now. Uh, yeah, it's the same time as here, man. Philippines got only one time zone for the whole country. Uh, it's 85 a.m. here in Kentucky. Also, it's exactly 12 hours from there, because in Phoenix it's what is it, like 13?
5:46
Yeah,
in Phoenix.
yeah, right in Phoenix it's only six, but it's 6:45.
What time is it for you?
It's
It's 8:46 here.
I think it's 6
8. Mm.
or 5, 5. I'm
5.
sorry, yeah, 5:45 a.m. in Phoenix and Arizona. Um, I got three boys and one girl. Let me guess. And the little girl is the princess. Sorry, I, he just went out. It's okay, man. You know, we always, at least we have always somebody to talk to. That's nice. Um, yes, she was my friend. Oh, she's the oldest. Um,
How many kids do you have?
Four.
Every country?
No, country, a state in the U.S. Yeah, that's what happens when you when I've seen it from my brother to other friends. You know, they get girls. I only have one boy,
We
and
only have 153 subscribers here.
so um, you know it's different when it's boys. You know and well I only had one, and it was a long time ago because he's already an adult now, and but you know you treat him like kind of like yourself, you little you. um, yeah, in Ohio, one in Kentucky, and one in Indiana. Oh, and one in Florida. Oh shoot, you're all over the place, man. Uh, uh, you, I'm only kidding my family. Wow, really? It is.
It cost me a fortune. That's a lot.
Yeah, I will bet it costs a fortune, you know, to support so many kids. Uh, that's a lot. I had a
So
man.
is he single right now?
I had a. What is it? I had a. I had a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. You know,
I'm just gonna say, I'm a
I'm
miss.
gonna.
I'm a miss. I'm
That
a miss.
that kind of remind you. You kind of reminds me of my little cousin.
You're all over 18 when
Uh, he he was having like that one kid with this woman, another kid with the other one, and then you know he couldn't figure out where he was gonna be happy. So he was all over the place too. And that's I was reading the other day, and I even told her, at my age, I don't know if you feel it yet or what's on your mind right now. But at my age, I said I,
okay.
before getting married, I was divorced, and I said I only get
You
one more
feel
chance,
guilty.
and that's it. You know, if, I'm not like I just want peace in my life, and
But,
you know it. I've been telling you
but,
about it's not about the.
it was
I'm
fun
saying,
though. I would do it again, but I don't want to
um,
be old enough, bit more.
see, man, that's the thing that you need to be careful with that, though. You cannot, kids, uh, you know, it's a big responsibility.
When will you, when will you be back in America?
When will I be back in America? Um, to be honest with you, man, I don't know. We're hoping to apply for visa, and if she gets it, we'll go. If not, we're gonna stay here. Screw it. I'm happy here. I told her, and she knows it. That I'm gonna. I do wanna stay here. I don't
You feel safe
feel
here.
that too, man. I feel myself here. you know, the last month, no months, years that I was in the U.S. is because I had an accident back in 2020. It was a car accident, and it kind of left me traumatized because every time I would be driving, like the way it
You,
happened, it just
you
happened like
said that
they happened in 1 second. And
you two have to come to Kentucky.
Kentucky, I don't know, man. Kentucky is too far from Arizona.
I will get you a job.
How are you gonna give me a job? Oh man, last night, it was 2 nights ago. I was talking to a friend in Arizona. He's still waiting for me. He says, "You need to come back. We're gonna start a company." Because I painted his house, and he's like, uh, "We're gonna start a company, and I'm gonna give you everything. You just because you're so good at it that I'll get you the people. You just go do their work, and that's it." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, but."
How about
I
me,
don't.
Jay? Can you get me a job?
Oh, shoot. She. I'm believe her. We had another. Uh,
Kelly, are you watching?
let Cali
Don't
guys.
forget.
Poor Cali's already hooked on that. Um, you two have to come to I'll get you a
Yeah, I
job.
got you, girl.
Do you know Karen?
Who's
Oh,
Karen?
I don't know what Karen she's talking about. Or you're talking about Karens in general, or one Karen? Because I don't know any Karens. Um,
Your ex-wife?
no, I don't know any Karens. But yeah, man, like the thing is about the US that uh, I don't like the fast pace of. It doesn't matter if it's a small city, big city. You kind of feel pushed to always be working, and uh, it's not it's not healthy.
Who's Karen?
um,
You better to just
it,
work and be free, running your own business. You're always busy.
Yeah, I mean, some people do love that. They love just working and working. So I know a lot of people like that. That that they're happy working, and they can work 7 days a week, you know. And and I did
You
it
own a
before.
business?
Um, let's see,
I
he,
own mine, but
you
I
know,
limit myself now.
do you not meet a Karen?
We don't know who's Karen.
No, I think he's talking about it. Karens, like girls who are, you know,
Jay, I own mine, but I limit myself now. So you own a business?
uh, yeah, and that's the thing that you need to do. Like once you figure out that work is shouldn't be everything, because there's more to life than just working. Enjoy family, uh, be happy with yourself, and you know, just do the right thing on everything. And I I've seen it, and I'm not gonna talk too much because I can give examples of people who did that for a whole life, and I'm talking old people that I knew for many years. That they couldn't stop working, and then once the body stops functioning the same, and then they realize it until the end, like, oh man, I wish I could have done this. Yeah, they save money, but the money is just a tool. Like like when you're working in your car, yeah, you use it for that. Same thing with money. You use it for being happy in life, and that's it. Don't expect like you're gonna save too much, and that's gonna make you happy. No, happiness comes
Hold on.
from searching for
What
it. Well,
nationality is Jay? What is
uh,
Jay's nationality?
no, he's in America.
American?
I only work 9 hours in the morning to 10 afternoon, and I do. Yeah, I mean that's the schedule that I did it too. Like uh, when I was working the last few years in painting, I was doing contract by contract, so they didn't push me. Sometimes they did, but most of the time I will just go my time, work, and then if I got tired, I will go home. If I didn't finish, I will come back next day. But not like before. Before I was feeling like push, and then I did it myself too. That I wanted to get more money for this, for that, whatever. And I would stay so late, sometimes 9, 10 p.m. and and now I think about it, that's crazy because it, 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 that's the thing that I tell you that I don't want to come back to in the U.S. because little by little they kind of that's how they hook you into
Do you
having
remember
that
when we
kind of
talked
life.
in schools? I don't get really in the line. Oh,
That's good, man. Because just focus on yourself. Don't worry about what the others say. And like I told you, keep practicing your English. It's really good. But yeah, yeah, you even if you're still young, you need to worry about what you want to do in your retirement days, um, because take it from experience. The years go fast. But this thing stuck. Message is pretty much showing up. Nice. So it says when you will go to sleep. We usually go to sleep like around 10, so we still got time. We might change channel. I don't know if you guys have the other channel. Let me. My wife is gonna post from the other channels here, so if you wanna add us over there too, because sometimes we're here and then over there. The other channels got a little bit more subscribers. So uh, they're different content, but the purpose is the same. It's about us and posting different things. You're not gonna find the same thing here and there. Right there, you see the message. That's our other channel, uh, Lanie and the Mint Tiger. So this is okay. Yeah, maybe that's it. Do you have that channel before or not? Because yeah, sometimes we only do lives in one channel. We don't have time to do the other one, and uh, and that's why we always try to tell them add us either one because it's hard to know which one is gonna click. Because sometimes we go there and there's nobody, nobody joins us, and we come back here and yeah, like right now, we have you guys and that's what we do. If we don't find anybody in one channel, we switch to the other one. Uh, you're so quiet in your house. I don't know, man. I think everybody can hear me.
I like going fishing and going shopping, and they're about to have a lot of fireworks and for radio station.
Yeah, I mean, I never visited those that side of the United States, but I always watch um, videos and movies whenever um, and the farthest I went was to Idaho, and I kind of imagine it's the same thing over there. The small towns here and there, and you can travel. Because I remember that time that I went to Idaho, the distances are a little bit far, and you know, but it's a nice living, and uh, I only lived in California and then Arizona. Um, only traveled to Nevada, Idaho, and that's it. Like I don't know any other state, but the years that I was there.
What was the third time? The third place?
Well,
Bye, friend. I'm going to sleep. I'm getting tired.
bye, babe.
Okay,
Have a
bye.
good night, okay? Well,
I meet my kids. They're a lot of fun. Do you have a lot of money?
the
Oh,
hell of
sorry.
money.
We don't have money.
I mean, I didn't come with a lot of money. Yeah. Uh, and that's another thing about the United States right now. Many years ago, yeah, you could save money, and right now, like almost everybody's struggling. And it reminds me a lot about the recession of 2008 because everybody struggles. Like there was nobody who didn't feel the effect of the crash. Um, so right now it's like that, and it's a little bit different this time because it's not just the well, there's work right now. You can go and find work, but the problem is the pay and the hours. Um, unless you work your own job, but still, um, and what's making it difficult is between the rents and prices of any items. Like if you wanna buy food, it's not like before. You could, if you have a small family, you could buy $100 to $150, and you will have your fridge full of food for a week. Nowadays, you don't. It's not enough. And and I keep hearing that they are um, they're getting worse.
Usually in the states, they only hope for a lot of money to be like living in a salary.
It's around a lot of money to be made. Everyone is hiring. Yeah, man, everybody's hiring, but the problem is the pay. Nobody wants to, unless they know you for so long. But the issue is the prices, like I was saying. Rent. I don't know about in Kentucky, but
Nobody
uh,
wants to work
the
in
problem in Arizona right now is that over the last
it's not like a certain.
I'm gonna dare to say 7 to 8 years, there's been like an exodus of Californians coming to Arizona, buying properties, buying houses, selling their properties in California because they were worth millions, and then they bring the money to Arizona and they can buy up to 3 houses with that money, and then, but that was when they started it, and right now the prices of the houses in Arizona, they're so high, and not just housing, it's rentals too. So what, it doesn't matter how much you make, you're still gonna be living day to day, and that's the thing that I saw, and yeah, maybe if I will move from Arizona and go somewhere else, but I got my family there, and I wouldn't want to be too far from them if I had the chance to go there though. Um, I used to work at McDonald's. You get paid $50 an hour in each state. They're selling properties so cheap. You never stay here. Do you know that my sister's? That's what she's planning to do. She's in Arizona. She's planning to leave her house, not leave it, rent it, and then go. I believe because she went last year to Indiana, and that's what she noticed that Indiana the housing was pretty cheap because there was a lot of uh, places where the housing it was just uh, stuck and people moving out of the cities, and it's a big, you know, show everywhere. Like some places there's a lot of people, other places don't have people. So, and but to be honest with you, like $15 an hour is not. You're talking about uh, if you're gonna work 40 hours a week, it's only gonna be a paycheck of $600, and then they have to take away your taxes, which is gonna make it less than that. And with that kind of money, to be honest with you, it's not a lot. You think it is, but you know the just the food right now is gonna beat you down. It's gonna eat your paycheck. It's better to own your own house than is to rent. That's good money for people don't need. uh, yeah, man. If you have the chance, anywhere you go, that's one thing I learned. Real estate is where the money is. So my suggestion to you is, if you can, and right now, if you say the housing there is cheap, just buy them cheap because the if ever and usually real estate always keep they tend to go up. They don't, unless there's a crisis like 2008, they will go down, but they always do to go up. They don't stay the same, and that's money that you don't have to be you know like when you invest into other things, or or a car, because people like investing like that, and you never know. Or other kind of items. It's housing, or real estate. Even just land. The land will never make you lose money. Um, it costs 200 to 300 a month to own your own house, but the rent is 100 and up to rent. See, man, that's the big difference because the rent. Let me tell you, in Phoenix, and even this week, I was asking my mom about she met with some old friends and they were renting still like um, the, if it's an apartment, you're talking about one uh, small unit, like one bedroom. The basic right now in Phoenix is I'm there to say the cheapest you can get is for $900. That's one apartment. A house you will not find it under 1,500. Most of them are close to 2,000, and then and well, there's some good areas, some bad areas, and that's on the side, but still adds to the price on it. And like you say, like you know, working for McDonald's is 550 a week. You're talking about 2,000. 200 a month, and if you're paying a rent of at least even if it's 1,000, that's already half of your paycheck or monthly paycheck. So I don't call that living, man. Um, I get people to buy a really cheap process in my family, and they pay me to fix them up for the right and stuff. And yeah, like I told you, that's the real money. If you in there, back in 2008, there was a lot of people doing that. Investors buying broken down houses, fix them up, and own them for a little bit or rent them, and then uh, just sell them or keep them for because in the future they're due to go up. Whatever you pay for it right now, give it some time, and it's gonna give you profit. 10,000 to 15,000. Oh man, that's really cheap. But no, in Phoenix you cannot even find land for that. Uh, Nowhere. No- That was I believe what I last time I saw. And you're talking about very far from Phoenix. You're talking about lots, just the lot. It was worth like, uh, and that was very far, 20,000 to 30,000, somewhere around there. And and it's, you're talking about way out into the desert. I love doing it. If I did my house, it's the nicest one on the block. Well, like I told you before, you can, since you already know how to multitask and do your own things. If it were up to me and I had like what you do, I will invest on more of those because eventually you get old and you don't want to do so the body gets old and it will not respond the same. I'm really good at it. The only thing I have done since I was 5 years old. Yeah, man, but you need to think like I told you. Think about the future, not just you. Like you say, you have kids. Leave them something because um, yeah, you know, the, they're looking up to you. You look at them before you buy them. Um, well, you only look at them to know how much you're gonna pay for them, and in Phoenix you get this guy. I forgot the name, but they're supposed to be professionals that give the value to the house before you buy it. Um, and they're always going to be on your side, giving you the details of the about the uh, real situation of the house, from the electrical to the to the plumbing and whatever. They will give you a full report on it, and based on that, they will tell you if you're gonna, especially the banks want that document to say that the house is really worth what they're gonna lend you for it. So it's a deal that you need to know um, uh, how to handle every time that you're gonna offer some money for those, because you shouldn't just offer money for a rundown house, and you can get surprises after. Because I've seen it, in construction. Um, there were some houses back in 2000 in the Phoenix area that there were these builders were just building so fast that they never pay attention the way the concrete got laid on. They didn't, you know, did the and those houses were cracking. They were from the floor to the skeleton. The whole thing was cracking, and they were suing the builders. And those houses, they were looking bad because I went into those houses and checked them out. And sometimes they will ask me, "Can you fix it?" I cannot fix that. I'm only a painter. I can, they need to, uh, you know, either fix the foundation or get somebody else, because I don't know how to do that. Um, if this is there, I can fix it. What's up, Collie? How are you, man? Are you still at work? I wear everything up to the installation of EC units. I did in Florida. I learned. Oh man, do you know that in Arizona, if you know how to do repair and installation, but you need a license. I don't know if you ever took those classes for AC installation and repair and service. There's a lot of companies. The competition is tough over there because Arizona, and especially Phoenix area, uh, AC is essential everywhere. Like every building, house, you name it, they have AC. And but they also get paid very well. Those who know how to do it, fix them, install them, and I'm there to say they still do. I don't know. I knew a friend who did it for many years, but I didn't see him for so many years after, and I don't know if he's still the same. But yeah, I know it's a great business to get into in Phoenix. Um, Quality right now is back here in Texas. Uh, it's not that hard. I couldn't. I could teach. I could teach everything. Here in Texas, you don't need license to be a general contractor. Um, well, in Arizona, you do. You need many licenses, and not just the licenses. You need bonds, and well, depends on the type of license you get for your business, and and the insurances you need it. You need it to be certified, and uh, general contractor. uh, I knew this general contractor many years ago, and let me tell you about him. He was one of the worst general contractors I ever met. The poor guy had so many lawsuits. He lost his license because he was building cheap. He was cutting corners. I was eating a. I went into his own house. He built it for his own family, and I went to the house. It had so many flaws. Like, man, how can you build like this? No wonder. Like, I would be talking to him. His phone couldn't stop ringing because people from the banks, because he had so many problems at that time, and he lost his license, and obviously I think he went out of business. And how come people do that just to make a buck? But at the end of it, he lost everything, and I don't know why they do it. I mean, you can make money just doing it right. Um, that's all I know how to do. It's anything to do with house and cars. Don't ask me about it. I hope you now, and we clean up. All right, thank you, Jay. We'll see you again next time, man. Thank you for talking to me. I got a big house today. It takes me 3 hours. I understand. That's a tough job. Hopefully, it's not too hot today. What's up, Kali? Are you still at work, or are you going home soon? That's the only thing that I miss about the U.S. Fridays, paycheck and going home early. uh, coffee. Yeah. Before she fell asleep, she brought me coffee, but she got bored and she fell asleep early. Um, See you, buddy. Take care. Yeah, thank you, man. I'll see you next time. Um, Yeah, I'm here. They asked me why I came to work, but I told them I'm broke. Oh, gee, that's terrible, man. Like, I know you're in pain, but you should have taken the day off. Screw it. Like, you know, sometimes if I was sick, I wouldn't care if it was urgent job or not. I wouldn't go. I learned that long time ago. Like, you know, the world is not gonna end if you don't go to work for one day. Yeah, they will push it, or they will do something or send somebody else. But sometimes you think you're essential for your work, and it only takes. I learned this too, that you this is my first company that I work for. I was giving myself for that company. I was saving materials. I was always on time. I was doing extra jobs. If they asked me to work on Sundays, I will do it. And then they fired the boss, which was extremely right, because that's the thing that I love. My boss was so good to me, paying me extra, giving me this, giving me that. And then when they fired him, they brought this new guy, which didn't even know me. And then the guy was just like, if you don't, if you, it's like starting all over again. And and that was the sad part that I learned, like, and that you don't, you believe that you're essential for your company or your job, but you're not. You're just another guy that works for them. Here they asked me, I told me I need to be careful because my stitches can bleed again. Oh yeah, man, that's true. I forgot that they do those stitches in there. Um, and also when you eat, right? The And what was your wisdom tooth bothering you already, or you just wanted to get it out? I made a mistake coming to work, but do well. I'm here. Um, yeah, there's no other option, unless you claim to be very sick and in pain. They might send you home. Oh, so that's why. Uh, Let me tell you why. Because to this day, I still have my wisdom tooth, and my brother, he's only 1 year younger than me, and he had his removed. I don't know, like some 10, 15 years ago, and because it was bothering him, or jaw or the other, we got disconnected for a little bit, and mine, I'm lucky that it's not bothering me. It's still there. I'm afraid of that sometimes, like because it keeps growing, and I'm like, oh, if ever I'm gonna have to take it out, uh, I don't want to go through that pain. Because yeah, that's one thing he told me, that it was really really painful. What time is in Texas right now? Let's see. Oh, she was still too early. Yeah, not even half day. Not even half day yet. So it's like they say in Mexico, no queda más que ponerle el pecho a las balas. I'll go so you can sleep. Well, I was drinking coffee, so I'm not sleepy. And before we came doing the live, I was still working on the video. And right now, if you have to go, man, it's okay. I'm just gonna keep working on the video because I was still changing a lot of things, and right now I got like most of it done, and I want to finish it. And if I can't, I will post it tonight. If not, in the morning, because it's keeping a bit. I'm a perfectionist. I'm trying to get it right. Uh, are, did they tell you that what kind of foods you can and you cannot eat? What are y'all going to do with the chicken? Uh, right there in the farm, we got approximately like more than 30 chickens. Some of them are just raising for meat, like we're gonna sell them like that. And some of them are the ones that give eggs. And there's other kind of chickens that they call the native chickens. They also give eggs, but that's like different kind of eggs. That's what he told me. I don't know. Like it's the first time into, and I'm only there to feed them from time to time and look how they're growing. That's it. Uh, Only soft food. And And do you get hungry at all, or are you still too much in pain to even feel hunger? The chicken I have laid blue eggs. Well, I'm sort of like I told you, I'm totally not an expert on chickens. But are you sure they're supposed to be green and blue? Because I don't. I think I did see some. No, no, the only ones I know and I've seen is white and the brown one, but no blue or green ones. Are you sure you're chicken? Or are you sure they're chickens? No, man, I never seen blue eggs. That's why I'm laughing. Like, are you sure they're chickens? Oh, yeah, no, I have not seen those. I only seen the white and the brown ones. And even here, they have those brown ones. They tell me those native chickens are the ones who give the brown ones. But yeah, not blue ones. And here, yeah, same thing. Like in the U.S., I don't know. Maybe they do have them, but I never. Uh, Maybe I never pay attention to it because you know, I, when I went to the store, I will always just buy white eggs. Yeah, I remember seeing the brown ones, but not different other colors. And probably if I seen it, I thought it was like for Pascua. It's only the shell that is blue. Inside is the same. When your fiance gets over there, cause have you asked her if she's seen those colorful eggs? Uh, because she's gonna, maybe she doesn't know it. She's gonna be freaked out. Like, why you guys have blue eggs here? What's wrong with your chicken? And Filipinos are gonna try and get a exorcist or something. So, I think your chicken is possessed. I already showed her. She didn't believe me at first. Yeah, and even me, I never seen them. Well, yeah, probably they exist, but it's because I never pay attention to those things. Uh, and when you show her the blue eggs, what did she say? Like, she says, no, your chicken. There's something wrong with your chicken. I do remember my sister. She used to have a few chickens at her house that she got them, I think, last year for her birthday because she used to work at this farm with this lady. And they were good friends. And for her birthday, she got these little chickens that they lay eggs. So she had them at the house. And a few times she gave us eggs. And I think, yeah, we got some brown ones, but no, I don't remember ever getting any colorful eggs or sheep. I guess she became kind of like an expert on farming. She after she got into farming after during the pandemic because she's an artist, and you know the art just became, people, they just didn't have time to go to the museum, and or there were no presentations or like galleries or that. So she needed to work, and she got into that, and she became very good. I guess a farmer because she knows how to plant everything now. And she came home to the house that we were renting, and she planted all kinds of stuff. And she was telling my mom, "Why don't you guys get some chickens?" Like, no, we don't need chickens here. We don't like chickens. And but yeah, she gave us eggs and some of the things that she grew at her house and at the farm. Uh, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ask her if she ever seen blue eggs. Uh, I have I have pink eggs, blue eggs, green eggs, and brown. No, I'm gonna have to ask my sis about that because yeah, the like I told you, only white and brown, not other colors. I would be afraid to eat it, like colorful eggs. Uh, yeah, and especially right now, before coming here, I remember there was the what do they call it, the bird flu, and even my mom was telling me that there were uh, some farms in nearby Phoenix that they got shut down because they detected the bird flu on their chickens, and the chickens got sacrificed. And I guess the brand they took them out of business because yeah, they said that whenever they drove near the business, it was closed. They just closed it down. This is have a rainbow of eggs. Yeah, I mean, uh what what do you call it when the uh I forgot the date. When they go when the kids go egg hunting. You don't need to buy. You don't need to buy them at the store. You should just bring them up. Um, and what about the taste? Have you tried eating those eggs? Because now I'm curious if they taste the same. I have to go on my music. Okay, man. Take care. Uh, Thank you for staying with me. I'm also gonna hit the bed. I'm gonna stay a little bit just to try and get the video. But hopefully I can finish it. And thanks again. I'll see you again tomorrow.